Welcome to the vlog. I finished cleaning, so I'm gonna head downstairs. Gonna finish up the vlog for this week. It's quite short. I didn't realize how little I vlogged, but you know what? Sometimes editing a nice short vlog every once in a while is a nice change of pace. And then after that, I started a winter hat last night, so I'm gonna see if I can finish that up. If not, I'll just turn the yarn into mittens instead for my mama. Oh, first snowfall of the year, and hopefully I can catch my sister again to take a little. Oh wait, I can. Hold on. Window. Look at that snow. This is the legit first snowfall of the year. Well, snow that would stick. Crazy. Tonight's dinner, homemade chicken soup with bread, butter, crackers, and I'll probably put goldfish in there too. I got my winter hat done. My sister's actually walking in, but I don't want to show her because she's not going to feel comfortable on the camera with it on. So anyways, I made it, and it called for my 40 peg loom, so I knew it was for slouchy. And yeah, it came out humongous. Turns out when you use blanket yarn, it just comes out a little too bulky. How did it feel outside? I mean, it's nice and warm, that's the important part. And my sister says it looks okay on my head. Oh, I can show you guys now, but I'll wear it tomorrow and I'll show you on my head tomorrow. I mean, at least I got a new hat for the winter, but it is really big. Next time I use blanket yarn for hats, I'll go a size down so I know it fits decent on my head and it's not too oversized. Like, looking at it like this, it's like, it looks fine, Dana, but yeah, when you have it on your head, you can actually pull the whole thing over your head. Hey, it's Monday, and I had a good start with the day today. I can finally announce this. My podcast with my friends is finally out. That's what we've been working on behind the scenes. And we got our episode out not long ago. I've linked the podcast channel into my vlog channel, so check it out. I'll probably do a separate video officially announcing it on here. But we went to record our second episode and it was doing great, and then because silly little things I did, mistakes, I messed up our episode. So technical difficulties. It will come out, but yeah. Oops, you live and you learn. I wanted to do a vlog clip outside. I look hilarious. I put the mask on to keep myself warm, and my glasses fogged up. I couldn't see, so I kind of look like a grandma right now. But this is the hat on my head. Whew. Alright, I'm going inside. The dinner tonight is a fish sandwich with cheese. Mom put cheddar on mine, lettuce, and onion rings, my favorite side. Well, one of my favorites, anywho. And over on this corner, we have these pegs that always manage to get loose. So guess what I brought out? My glue for jewelry making, cement glue. It should be able to dry and let them not come out of my loom when I'm knitting, because that's been a hassle for a few years. Okay. Tuesday, work day, here I come. Gonna eat. It's 8:40, so earlier than usual. By the time I get done, I have a half hour left. Most days. My bangs are getting way too long. They're bugging me. If it wasn't for my glasses, it'd feel like my bangs are poking my eyes. Hey guys, it's been a long day. When I came home, after I got comfy, I kept falling asleep. I knocked out right after dinner, and I slept till God knows when. It's about 1:13 now, and I was up, like, listening to music towards the end, and I was like, screw this, I should have been in bed already. So I'm going to bed. I'm gonna get a nice rest. I'm gonna keep my alarm off. It's been busy again, but that's all I really have to say about it, so I'm not gonna go on. Wednesday, and I have not done a clip yet, but to sum it up, I slept till noon. I definitely needed to. You can see my dummy doll right there. And then I decided to go right into the studio so I could hang with Vivi. Vivi is still very skittish. My sister just moved me. Vivi is still very skittish, but she loves being around. She likes being around me. I was trying to see if my sister could pick her up for me, but she wasn't having it today. So I've been in there, and I just came out. And that's my day. I was like, you know what, it's a good time to start making my Dana doll, and this is how much I've worked up. My views on the yarn, well, let me show you what I bought first before I start talking about it. Here's all my yarn. Look at all the colors I bought. I was excited when I first opened this, but then I realized how small it was. That's my first nitpick. The brand is Hobby. Post Dana here. Now, when referring to this brand, I keep saying Hobby, but a lot of other people say Hobie. So just keep that in mind when you watch this. I don't know what's right or wrong. And I heard really good things about it, so I was excited. But I'm a little disappointed in myself because it was my own error that I got the wrong texture of yarn, the wrong size. It's a fine weight yarn. It even says on the label right here. So that was my bad. And that means I'll have to stuff my Dana doll quite light, but what you gonna do? I'm excited to work up the colors though, but I'll at least point out why I bought each color. Obviously this is for the skin. The white pink's for the socks and top. The brown is for my hair and skirt. And this vibrant pink is for my bow. So I'm not dissing on this company at all. It was my own error. So, boo me. But I do love how many colors they in fact have. That's amazing. I am very curious if they have a softer kind of yarn. So other than my error, I will say that this yarn is very beginner friendly. They have a little tag, I think I can show you, at the start of the yarn and its center pull, so you know exactly where to pull, you don't get confused. That's 2 thumbs up right there. I just wish I got the right yarn. It's time for bed now. It's about 1:35. I wanted to finish my knitting my legs so I could work on the body whenever I pick it up. I'm assuming tomorrow. Storm is coming in, so it's cozy weather to knit and stuff. I did go back on the hobby site and did find thicker yarn, so the next time I do a project, I am definitely going to pay attention this time. I like how easy it is to use. Just going to sit in PJs today and got my Christmas PJ shirt out, and so I can stay warm. I'll have my blanket on. I may have to also put my Udi on. It depends how cold it gets downstairs, but for now I'll be good with this, and I'm gonna break out my gloves so my hands can stay warm. Tonight's dinner, individual pizzas, and then I got Snapple today, and Mom put garlic powder on it for me. I'm excited.
Is she doing it? I feel it.
Yeah, she's doing it. Oh, what a good baby.
Did you get the tibula thing?
That's adorable. Hi, baby. Friday night, the last clip you saw was me holding Vivi. Honestly, guys, she's been doing amazing in the lab. She loves cuddle time, she purrs, she stretches and kneads, and it's the cutest thing ever, and she looks like my sister's cat, like they are 2 peas in a pod. It's like how Simba looks like my cat, Vivi looks like her cat. Simba, on the other hand, is a little rough around the edges. He's been the only cat for 2 years, and I think he's just gonna need a little extra time to get adjusted to her. Here's the fabric laid out. You know, holding it, it's denser than I would have thought, but I guess it makes sense being that I did point out that the texture is not what I'd want to use for plushies. It's not the worst thing, but for my personal taste. And as you can see, I have a marker to where my head started, and so I won't have guesswork on where to form the head. And the 2 skeins went quite a long way. It is 50 G's, but knowing that I don't have knowledge of how much this yarn can go and that yarn, etc., I had no idea. So I was like, okay, I didn't have to buy as much extra yarn as I thought. I'll probably have to buy only 2 more skeins, if anything, if I happen to not have enough for the arm because I do have leftover. I just don't know if I'll have enough for the both. But anyways, you can see that my crafts are kind of laid out. And I don't feel organized at all. I think this coming year I'm really gonna invest in like little tote things. I can organize all my tools and stuff because keeping it in here I think is just a little too much. I need it a little more organized than this. Who doesn't stay up in the middle of the night watching Mikey Jen or Mark Weens or any of the traveler vloggers who eat food? I love food. Even when I'm not hungry, I love watching them eat. At least I get to fulfill my dream of travel through watching these videos. And hopefully one day I can travel more. But for now, I'll satisfy my urge to watching these videos. I'm not going to show it yet because I still got to organize my table. But when I do that, then I'll show you how I organized it. It's a cleaner way of putting it in the box. First, I'll show my little bucket that I use when I'm currently working on stuff. So as we know, this is where I hold all my little knick-knack. Finally organized, and it's not like falling out of the basket. Then I got my crochet hooks. I'm gonna use the blue loom for my bow, for my doll. Then underneath all that was all the current yarn I was using, so I just stacked it nicely. Might not be easy to tell being that I have all this stuff in there, but trust me, it looks a lot neater than it did. Things were spilling out, and I even threw some stuff away, like plastic and stuff like that. Nothing much has changed other than this is all clear, that when Mom serves me dinner I can eat on this placemat instead of eating right here like I always do, which is limited space to begin with because of the printer. So I've shown this hat already, but I really wanted to show a better view of it because you only could see so much of it outside. It's very warm, and the funniest thing about this hat is the fact that I had to finish it off with white. So it looks like I have a bullseye in the back of my head, but warmness over how it looks, definitely pick this, and I'm going to stuff it in my bag on those really cold days at work, or when we're outside, whatever. I'm going to end vlog here, guys. See you in the next vlog. Bye!